Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to your morning musing. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday weekend. I want everybody who watches this video to comment below, what did you do over the holiday weekend here in the United States for Memorial Day? Did you spend it with friends, family? Did you cook out yourself? Did you go somewhere? Did you go to any events? I went to see a local band called the Fabulous Booze. Yes, Booze as an alcohol, Booze Brothers. They did a lot of oldies, and everybody's getting up and dancing when they sang The Twist. You know, it was really a fun night. And, you know, that was Saturday. Sunday, I was with one side of a family for a cookout at a local park. Yesterday I was at my parents'. So I had a total blast. What did you do? Okay. But anyhow, I hope everybody did well. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Sometimes I interject a little bit of personal things into my readings because I'm a real person. I have a real life. Ups and downs, just like you. And I get frustrated with the energies, just like you. I want to know when this is happening. When's that going to happen? You know, I'm just like you. I'm a normal human being. Okay, now, grab your cup, and I can't even talk this morning. This should be fun. Grab your cup of coffee. And let's dig in. I'm starting to feel better. I still have congestion, but it's getting better. Slowly, but it's getting better. Okay. So, we have a lot going on this week. Let me tell you, in the cosmos. We have Jupiter conjuncting North Node in Taurus. And that is the planet of expansion, and it is auspicious. It is about, like, if your career, your finances, things that you value. Taurus rules the second house, and your property, your physical world. You know, it's like Jupiter comes and blows that up and really expands it. So you could have increases in finances, extra income, raises, maybe you're upgrading your house or anything like that. Okay, and it's preparing us for on July 16th or 18th, North Node. You know, North Node, the nodes always work retrograde. It'll be going into Aries. And the South Node, which is her past lives, will be in Libra, the we, the partnership. So there's a lot that is going to be going on between now and July 18th. But also we have a full moon in Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. Now, the full moon in Sagittarius is, you know, things that aren't serving us are going by the wayside. There's separations that are going to be happening. There's, you know, things that are not aligning with our purpose, with our highest good, is going away. Okay, there is a separation here. And we've got the natural card, which is, it's a natural process. Something has run its course. Okay, if you think back, you know, the last time that we had North Node in Taurus and South Node in Scorpio was around 18 years ago. If you think back around 2005, 2006, what was going on at that time? Love conquers all. Okay. So we've got energy here of See, and on the bottom is compassion, empathy, simpatico, kindness. Okay, if you think back what was going on in your life, you know, I'll use me as an example. In 2005, well, actually 2004, I separated from my ex-husband, okay? 2006, so roughly around in there, you know, we had the same alignment with a North Node. North Node was in Taurus, and South Node was in Scorpio. That's when I got with my last long-term relationship. And now that is starting to go by the wayside for me, because when we split up because of a third party, that third party, he is actually getting married in August. And that's when, by then, North Node's going to be in Aries. Aries is my 7th house of partnerships. And the North Node is going to be in there, and that's going to align me up with my life purpose. And Libra's my first house. So it's like, I expect a big change come July. Probably before that wedding happens, I'm going to be not even talking to him anymore. But that's me as an example. What was going on for you around in 2005 and 2006? Okay. You could have a similar scenario, a relationship that started back then you could be separating from because something's run its course. And about 8 years ago would have been 8 or 9 years ago would have been when the energies were flipped, where North Node was in Scorpio and South Node was in Taurus. That's probably when you might have noticed changes going on, when the focus was less on love and reciprocity, when it was more focused on the physical, the financial, the, you know, time to make the donuts, you know, type of energy. That's, you know, so you understand where we are headed. And then adding that full moon in Sagittarius, that's helping us to separate. Okay? Now let's start with the cards here. This whole process is natural and authentic. It is our natural purpose. And it's just a falling away that is going to be now being with a past life in Scorpio, you can expect some tower moments, but it naturally built up to that. Okay, and love conquers all, and compassion. This is what we're talking about. When it comes to romantic partnerships, all this energy this week is preparing us for that separation and experiencing new life partners, new experiences. You know, whatever this is, whatever relationship, if you're, you know, if that's your problem, there's definitely a karmic connection there. And that karmic connection is getting ready to shift. Okay. Now, I am going to go ahead and roll the astrology dice next. And that compassion is more about being compassionate with yourself. But there's some kind of new loving, compassionate energy that is probably going to be entering. I'm figuring more like July when it goes into Aries, since the South Node will be in Libra. Okay, we have Virgo energy here. I'm not sure if you can see this dice because I'm a little bit away from the camera lens. But we have Virgo energy. You know, that is that stability. That is working. We've got 12th house energy. Karma. That's what we're talking about. And the things that are hidden, coming to light, our secrets, our transformations. It is the last, and the 12th house is ruled by Pisces. A lot of emotional things, a lot of spiritual awakening, spiritual awareness. And we got the sun. So some of this is setting us up. All this energy over the summer is setting us up for late August to late September, the Virgo season. When the sun is in Virgo, for some of us, there's something big going to happen. But the sun energy is our essence. It's who we are as a person. And if, you know, some hidden talents, hidden desires, our pathway, you know, things that are hidden to us is going to be coming into the spotlight. Things are going to be opening up. And there is this, with the 12th house energy, if you've been like in hermit energy, Virgo, that's Virgo energy, by the way, hermit, hiding away, going within, there is an opening up here. Now, that Virgo energy could also be that, you know, when the tower happens, you may retreat within yourself, and you use that Virgo energy wisely, that hermit energy wisely, in the healing of the self, of this karmic connection. Now, this karmic connection doesn't have to be romantic. It can be with a family member. It can be with a friend. But it's some kind of connection here, partnership on whatever level that has run its course. Okay? So let's take a look at what's going on. Let's get your tarot here. King of Pentacles. That's Taurus energy. That's what we're talking about. The physical realm. The abundance. That Jupiter conjuncting North Node in Taurus. The expanding of your creativity. Your life purpose. Your soul contract. Your partnerships. Page of Cups. Oh, just in case you didn't see that. Two of Cups. This is the exact energy that I'm talking about. You know, this is partnerships that have been based in finances. Three of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Right dead center. That's that break. That's that lack. That's that abandonment. You know, somebody is getting on a ship here and abandoning something. Moon, and going into the unknown. Fear is a natural emotion. It is, you know, even if some of us may be fearing that abandonment aspect. We got the Eight of Swords. Six of Pentacles. And the Chariot. Okay. Let's see what's under the deck. Six of Swords. Ten of Wands. Five of Swords. Three of Swords. Okay. A lot of energy here. Not easy, but beneficial. Okay. Right along here, we have you moving on. We're moving on. We're leaving what karmic storms that we have been in, that self-sabotaging energy that has been holding us back. And, you know, some of us have been struggling with this. Me included. Okay? It's painful. You know, there's no easy way of putting this. There's no sugarcoating this. There is going to be pain. It's going to be hurtful. There's going to be heartbreak. Like with any separation, there is heartbreak. But you're moving on into calmer pastures, in alignment. Sixes are about balance and harmony, mental balance, mental harmony. We have the 5, you're going from the 5, that self-sabotaging energy, staying in a connection for the comfort, for the financial comfort, the physical comfort. Where's the love? You know, it's kind of like love was trying to express itself, but that King of Pentacles was really, really overpowering the energy, the connection. And, you know, we're going to have a tendency to get into that victim mentality mode of feeling defeated, feeling deflated over this. But I'm promising you, you're heading in a better direction. Because right across here, you know, with that King of Pentacles and that Page of Cups, there's a certain self-expression. With the Two of Cups, there is a connection here that there is a little bit of love, a little bit of expression of it at a page level, a little bit opening. But the King of Pentacles is like trumping everything here about the money and the stability and the comfort. So I feel like that we are telling ourselves in the past that this connection was the right one for us, that there could not be any other. But here, you know, there's some kind of karmic pattern, some kind of past life involved here. And we have the Three of Wands. There is a certain waiting or expectation. I think we kind of knew that we were going to be left out in the cold, or we were leaving something out in the cold. We were abandoning something. There was an old plan that was being abandoned here. Okay? Something was seriously suffering and lacking. And with this moon energy here, we're left questioning what? Why? But we had the sun on the dice. And I feel like your questions to why is going to be revealed and going to be answered. Okay, but we have to be careful not to fall into that trap of overthinking it, overthinking the communication, the information. Take it for face value. And the Six of Pentacles is also about reciprocity. You know, and it is knighting here. It knights the Two of Cups. So there is something coming in after you get through this muck of a connection that is an even give and take. There is going to be no more of this breadcrumbing. No more breadcrumbing for you. Okay? Breadcrumbing is over. It's done. This karmic connection has run its course. And with the Chariot, you're definitely moving your energy forward in a positive direction. Beautiful. This is beautiful energy, even though it's difficult, but it's beautiful at the same time. Because you're opening yourself up to something that is more in alignment. Something that balances with you. You're opening up. Page of Cups is opening up to love as also. These two, as above, so below, these two are kind of mirroring each other in a way. Okay? So there you are opening up to love that is going to be in alignment. There is harmony in the 3D with all these, with the pentacles here. It's talking about the 3D world. You're breaking from one, even though you may, as I opened up with, sometimes we fear the unknown. Maybe we're afraid of being out in the cold or being on our own. Jumping on that ship. Now these two can be paired up together because they knight each other as well. The Chariot and the Three of Wands. This is getting on that boat and moving forward and not looking back. I do want to get some clarifiers. I do want to take a look at this Five of Pentacles energy. We'll clarify that real quick. And there's also a message here about not thinking of your, saying, I think I feel this way. You have to actually feel it. If you understand what I mean. There's an energy there as well. And some of you are breaking free from limiting beliefs, limiting processes. And whatever this is, whoever this is that you're connecting to, or whatever this connection is, that's not aligning anymore, serving its purpose, it's because there's a change, a big change that is happening in your belief system, or what you constitute as a relationship. What you feel is even give and take. If you feel like you are being robbed or being breadcrumbed, that is what is going aside. And there was that belief of, you gotta not dwell on, oh, what a fool I was. They played me for a fool. Okay? You know, Five of Swords energy is a self-sabotaging energy, but it's also a card of doubt. It is a card of mental manipulation. And it's a card of defeat. So, and sometimes it's also a card of choosing your battles. And, you know, it's a natural process. We are going to, who this resonates with is going to go through a period of sadness. Okay? You know, I've been defeated. I'm hurt. This is somebody who's giving up. So you're giving up on an energy here that caused you heartache and pain. That was very, very strenuous and stressful on you. Okay? You struggled. The struggle was real. And so some of us, we've tried to move past it and tried to move on. Some of us may have tried to sever this connection in the past and failed. Okay? Maybe because it was too painful. It hurt too much to separate. But the energies are kind of this energy suggesting us that it is actually happening. Now with the Five of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles. See, there's a lack of stability there. In whatever this connection is, there's a lack of stability. Things were moving slowly. This has been a long time coming. Somebody for a very long time has not been very happy in this. Not receiving what you need. Definitely not an even playing field. Not being on the same page. And somebody's fed up here. And I think that's your energy, our energy as a collective. We're fed up with this. Five of Cups. You know, we're tired of losing emotionally. I don't know what this regret is. But, the Wheel of Fortune. There is a change. Okay. I don't want to say, I'll say this. With this Five of Cups energy, you know, we might be saying to ourselves that we regret the connection altogether, that we regret ever getting involved, allowing ourselves to get involved, allowing ourselves to be naive. The Fool's not on the table, but I'm feeling a full energy of being naive and believing in somebody blindly, maybe, and then getting emotionally disappointed by them at the same time. That's where some of this Nine of Swords is coming in, or Eight of Swords, I'm sorry, about overthinking, more or less beating ourselves up. And that's something that we have to be mindful of. And we're going from the 4 to the 5 here. Going from this is not what I wanted. I'm emotionally disappointed here. I thought I was getting something very stable, but to me this Knight of Pentacles is more talking about I've been slowly moving towards this energy, but it's taken me a hot minute. And now the Wheel of Fortune is often divine timing as well. It's like the time is now, and it's happening now. It's starting now, I feel. Let's take a look. I want to take one more look at this. 8 of Swords is overthinking. What's this 8 of Swords, please? What's this 8 of Swords? Strength. Hangman. Let's get another card from underneath. Queen of Wands. Okay. We've been hanging out in this energy for way too long. There's this fire burning within us. Queen of Wands. Okay? Our energy is looking great. We have that fire. We have that ambition. We have that desire. That passion. Right? And with the Strength card, it's like we are using restraint and pulling that passion back. And we've been in this energy, Hanged Man, hanging out in this for far too long. So it is time for change, folks. It is time for change. Okay. If I could hold on to my cards, right? We'll get one of these. Oh, they're drawing me to the Witches. I was using these in, I think it was Leo. Okay. Before I do that, they want me to pull this. Pull one of these. Okay, we've got the tree. That's something deeply rooted. Okay. So, yeah, that is something. And it's talking about the health. Something deeply rooted. And I am hearing pruning the tree. Okay. And there's higher hopes for new beginnings here. Pruning the tree is the message that I got from this. It's not on the card. It's just intuitively. That's what I received. Is, you know, those branches that are weighing us down, that are holding our energy back. Taking those wands, those branches, and dropping them like hot potatoes. Okay? That's what this next, I think, it's starting this week. The process. It's taken a long time to get here, but it is starting this week. Spontaneous. Okay, you know, that expansion, that Jupiter conjuncting the North Node, that full moon of Sagittarius. It's like you could just wake up one morning and say, there's the tower. Even though it's not on the board, the tower energy. Boom! Explosion. You could just suddenly decide to cut somebody off at the knees and make them wondering what happened. And showing your support. Okay. This, I feel, I read intuitively. You are definitely being supported by the universe in this. And supported by family, because a tree is also family. So you've got family, whether it's your biological family or friends that feel like family. You've got support around you as you move through this transition, through this major change, as you prune that tree. It's definitely a time for change. Okay? But I'm going to leave the reading here. I know this reading is really close to home. For me, it does. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I wish you the best. I love you all. And I will see you in the next reading. And I know this is supposed to be a morning musing. It's supposed to be a short video. But Spirit, there's so much energy going on. Spirit had a lot to get out, if you will. And for you to understand that you are supported in the physical by your friends, family, and in the spiritual realm as well by your guardian angels and ascended masters and the great divine. You are supported, okay? As you go through this, you're not going to be left alone. Some of you feel with that moon and that Five of Pentacles that you're going to be left on your own, abandoned to deal with the change. You're not. You're not. Okay, now I'm done. Lecture over. And I'll see you in the next reading. Mwah.